Okay, today I've trained with me, my daughter Kiara and her boyfriend Sean. Okay, I was asked to do some stretching videos. So we're going to do a stretching video starting off with dynamic stretching, going on to fundamental movements for your stretching, and then going on to static stretching at the end that will really improve your stretch. So first of all, you must have 5 to 10 minutes of warm-up done. So if you haven't, pause the video, go away and do your warm-up before you start these. I've done 10 minutes jog on the machine, the lads have done a bit of rowing, jumping jacks, whatever you need, skipping, anything at all just to warm up all the muscles. Okay, it's very important before you stretch to prevent injury and then get full range of motion. Right, for your stretching today, you're going to need just a pad, yoga block, or something, a few books which you can put your leg up on. You're also going to need maybe a brush handle or a stick like this, okay, because we're going to be stretching the shoulders. And another important one today is a towel, just a hand towel, okay, just anything, or a band, or even your taekwondo belt, okay, just for added resistance. So we're going to start off with leg swings. I myself am using the leg weights. I find it very good to loosen up my legs. But again, I have 10 minutes done of warm-up. So make sure you pause the video and go away and do your warm-up. Now, we're all going to use something to hold on to. So I have a rail here. Sean is going to use a chair and Kiara is going to use just a barbell going across. So make sure a countertop, a chair, the back of the couch, whatever it is. Right, it's not that you need it, but it's just a support so you can try and keep upright as much as you can and get a good stretch. So make sure the leg is stretching, especially for the first one. We're going to do a front kick. We're letting the leg rise itself. We're not going to put too much pressure on it for the first set. So we're going to do sets of 15. Keep the leg you're kicking with closest to your support. So don't have the support leg on the outside. Okay, so we're going to do sets of 15 in your own time. Breathing out as you go up, breathing in as you come back down. And go. And change sides. Good. So then you're going to hold both hands in the bar and we're going to do a backward, keeping the toes pointing downwards, heel pointing up as much as you can. 15 again. And change leg. And next time we're going to go sideways. So the leg I'm not kicking with is facing not 90 degrees, but nearly 90 degrees to the way you're not kicking. The other leg is going to come past it and up and kick. Try and get your kicking leg to stay parallel your foot. Change legs. Good. Right, so I'm going to change again. We're going to start again. This time I'm going to put a bit more effort in getting the leg up there. So change to a bit of ballistic stretching. Again, 15 again. Change leg. And we're going to go backwards. Back to change leg. And sideways again, last time. Leg. Good. So I'm going to get a quick drink of water. Make sure to get your sips of water. Just going to take off the leg. Wait. Right, next one we're going to do is we're going to hold up our leg and do turning kicks for 15. Then we're going to do 15 fast. So 15 just leg in and out, then 15 fast. Okay, ready? Good. And change legs. And shake out the legs. Good. Right, we're going to get our brush handle. Okay, so we don't really have a timer. Or have we got a timer here? Okay, so we're going to do 30 sets. So we'll start here. Widen your grip as much as you can. If you're really flexible, you can come close in your grip each time. And just start with taking it over your head and back. Overhead and back. Over, back. Over, back. So you're going to try and go deeper each time. Back.
Back.
Back. Over, back. Back. That's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze the core. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. And relax. So next exercise we're going to do from here, one shoulder. So for 30 times again, we're going to do 30 times because we don't have a stopwatch. So pushing forward twice. Hannah, Dul. Stay breathing. Last 10. Grab the back of your ankles. Good. Right, we're just going to go to the pole again. Just going to put across our shoulders from here. Just make sure you don't hit nothing. We're just going to go side to side. But this time we're going to keep our feet where they are and just try and twist from the hip. 30 times. And 30. That's 15 each side. Okay, down the pole. Okay, we're going to go 15 each side, so 30 times this time. We're going to go double shoulder width. And we're going to go side lunges, but keep your body as high as you can. And stay low as you go across. Each time going lower. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Keep your breathing. Shake them out. Just a quick shake out. Right, get a quick drink. Okay, we're going to use a towel. It's going to go over your head and behind. And you're going to walk your hands down as much as you can. So we're going to do 15 each. Pull up this hand, pull down this hand. We'll keep the hands not moving. Up and down, 15 each side. So pull up is 1, down is 1, up, down. Keep a good core. Take your time, don't rush it. Just get a good stretch. Shoot from the side. And change sides. So just change your hands. You'll find that one side is better than the other on this. In most stretches you will anyway. So walk your hands closer together and go again. Pull up, pull down. Good. So remember, stay breathing, and to get good at flexibility you need time, so maybe a small bit every day. Okay, from here, toes together. Now you probably won't get as far down as you did with your one shoulder bit, okay, but go as far as you can. So what we're going to do here is for 30 times, we're going to hands on the knee, go as low as we can, keep the heels on the floor, then up, touch the ground, back again. And up. Right, so maybe a minute for time, maybe it's better than doing rather than doing sets of 30, maybe go for a minute on these exercises. Okay, next one, we're going to go to the floor and we'll do 30 seconds each leg. So we're going to just do 15 because you probably get one in every 2 seconds. So 15 each leg. So come here, so make sure you can see me. So we're going to put one leg up across, try and keep the knee down as much as you can. From here, Just hands to the side. And make sure you squeeze your bottom muscles, your glutes, as you rise up. Don't try and use the rest of your body. Use your glutes to push up as high as you can. On and down. On and down. Just squeeze at the top. And when you finish, just change legs. On the up, you'll find that one leg will go further than the other, as well on this one. Be pushing the knee out as you can. Squeeze the core. Squeeze the glutes. And relax. So make sure you squeeze. These are all movement exercises that you do before you're kicking and that, or before you do static stretching. I'm going to be holding it for 30 seconds to a minute in a while. Okay, next one we're going to do is standing up. So remember, some of these exercises are not for balance, so if you have to hold on to something, do. Okay, especially this one here. If you have to hold on to a chair or whatever, you can. So what we're going to do is just 15 each side from here. We're going to push from here. 1. Make sure the back heel stays on the floor. We come up with our front toe and sit down. 2. So 15. So, then your other side. You should be sweating. Get a quick drink of water. So make sure you're sweating, because if you do this right, unless you're very, very flexible, it's going to take a bit out here. So you should be sweating. Stay breathing and tight core. Okay, from here, I'm going to sit down again. We're just going to have our legs bent to 90 degree here and around 90 degree here. Okay, now you can use your hands for this one. If you're flexible enough not to use your hands, you don't have to, but you can use your hand behind you. What you're going to do is just come up, twist your hip forward, change sides, sit down. 90 degrees the other side. Twist your hip forward, change sides, sit down. So you're going to do 15. Up, push your hip. Legs come through. Leg come through. Legs come through. Make sure you have mats or something underneath for this one. So eventually you will do that without using your hands and relax. Just check them out. But we're just going to go into the shoulders again. So you're going to hold onto your chair or your bar like this. Try and get your back straight. Head between your hands, and you're going to pull back so that you stretch all your shoulders. Try and show your whole armpit. You're going to bend the knees, pull back. And relax. Good. Go on to some static stretching. Now we're really warmed up. So we're going to use our books or yoga block or whatever. So I'm just going to count in my head, and we're going to try and hold this for a minute. So what you're doing is you're going to put your front foot on it, both toes are facing forward, about a shoulder width apart here. So up in it, make sure the knee is engaged, so squeeze that and squeeze your glutes. You're going to lean down over the leg and try and hold it there for a minute. Try and get deeper each time. Straighten out your back as much as you can, your lower back. So bend from the bottom of your back. And try and squeeze your glutes and push your backside backwards and up. So we're just going to lean over and hold, keep your head up. And change leg. Just get your opposite leg up on it. Keep it straight. Keep your other leg facing forward as well. Both legs are straight. Lean over from your back and hold. check them out. So remember, you have to put time into stretching. Okay, the next one, we're going to do double shoulder bit, holding our ankles with both hands. We're going to hold it there for 1 minute. Again, I'm only really getting back stretching myself. But if you can't hold a minute, start at 20 seconds to a half a minute. Okay, or else try and do a minute, but don't push it as hard in the beginning. And get better and better. Right, so we're going to go double shoulder bit from here. We're going to grab our ankles and we're going to hold. Minute. And up. 10 seconds. So we're going to do 30 seconds each side. So we're going to go over the left leg now for 30 seconds and then we're going to change to our right straight away, keeping low as we change. Okay, so go out that double shoulder bit again. Try and grab, if you can, your right leg with your left hand and your left leg with your right hand. So you come across and grab with both hands, even if you have to grab up the leg. So here. Okay, so again, we're going to go out to that stretch here. You ready? 30 seconds. Change legs. Good. Now we're going to go down on all fours. So we're going to hold this one for a minute. So we're going to go out with our knees and our feet facing to the side. Make sure your hips are in line with your knees. Okay, and we're just going to hold it there. Now if you want, you can tense your knees against your ground, like you're pinching the ground with your knees for 5 seconds. And then try and push out a bit more. And hold that for 5 seconds again. And then again, pinch your knees and push out a bit more. So again, if you're doing this, you should be really fully grown, you know, at least over 16. Pinch the knees and push out again. So pinching for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and push out to 5. Pinch again. And push out to 5. Make sure you keep the hips in line. And relax. Bring them back in. Right, the next one. So a lot of times we're stretching the hamstrings. And a lot of times we forget to stretch the quads. So a lot of times when we're boxing, even we're rounding our lower back, but we forget about bringing this back, stretching the front. So we're going to stretch the quads on this one. Again, this is a stretch, not a balance exercise. So you can, if you want, hold on to something from here. So we're going to, one leg in front. Just to make sure that so one leg in front, your heel is over your knee. Your knee is under your hip. So you can lean back, grab your leg, and we're just going to pull our leg back. And if you want to get a better stretch, you can just dip forward with your hip. So 30 seconds. Now if you can do it without the holding on, good, but you can just use this for balance. Sometimes when you're stretching, you'll find if you do a quad stretch in the middle of it, you'll find you'll be able to go down further in your hamstrings afterwards. So it's very important to stretch out those quads. And we're going to change sides. So again, your other leg comes up in front. Just have to grab your leg and pull that back. And relax. Right. I myself have very big quads and short legs, so I sometimes find the quad from doing too much weights, not stretching them enough. So what you're going to find today is that if you do this maybe twice a week, at least twice a week, that after a month of that you're going to get more flexible. So that's what I'm doing myself. I've done a routine like this that Master Skiven had up, and I just done a few different stretches myself into it, and I want to see after a month how much more flexible. So we're going to do one more stretch. I'm going to use my stretch machine because I just find it gets my legs out a bit more. You can just sit in the ground and do this one. This one we're going to be holding the legs each time for a minute. Okay, so just if you want to get a quick drink of water. Make sure to keep water in because if you're stretching hard, you're going to be sweating a lot, and especially for kids. Okay, so first one, we're just going to go out to a comfortable stretch for the first one. Don't overdo the first stretch, so you can make sure that you're sitting up as much as you can. Okay, and you're going to lean forward. I'm going to hold it there for a minute. Now, if you're near something, you can do this against the bed. And grab the bed, grab the table, whatever, even put the towel around the table. Right, I have this to grab onto here. But make sure your toes are facing up. You're squeezing your quad muscles. Protect the knees and just lean into the center. Now stay breathing. You'll find that after a while, if you breathe properly, you'll go down a small bit more. But don't bounce up and down.
Stay looking up and your head going forward more with your hands than going down. So what I'm trying to do is pull my body forward. So again, we're going to go over the other leg and we're trying to try and get both hands around that foot. So you're pulling your head towards your foot, not towards your knee.
Change legs.
Okay, if you can't reach your foot, you can put your towel around it, or like I'm in this stream here, I could hold here or hold here. But it's always good trying to get that foot.
Okay, so we're going to just increase the stretch a bit. And we're just going to go into the middle again for another 1 minute. Again, don't push too hard at the minute. Think of a marathon runner, go too fast at the beginning and wear himself out. So just ease into it and get better and better. Right, so ready? And we go.
So some people will find the further they go out, the easier it is to go into the middle. Some people would find that the farther they go out, the harder it is to get into the middle. So once you hold that stretch and you're breathing properly, you will find that after 5, 10, maybe 20 seconds, you'll be able just to take a breathe out and go a bit deeper. And
Right, so remember, if you don't push it, you're not going to improve. So this time we're going to try and put our hand in front and get the hand over the leg and grab a leg. Now if you can't, it's fine. But you're trying to open up the chest here, and it's a different kind of stretch. I find is my belt is catching me. Good, change sides. And up. Right, so we're going to do one more. We're going to widen that stretch again. And we're just going one more into the middle for 1 minute. Ready, and go. And up. So we have one more stretch to finish. So what we're going to do is we're just going to sit on the floor. I'm just going to take this out of my way. So again, if you are stretching hard, you will be a bit sore after this. So what we're going to do is we're just going to cross our legs from here. And we're just going to lean into the centre. We're going to do each leg for 30 seconds. You can use your elbows onto your knees, grab the toes and pull yourself forward if you have to.
Change.
Then just change feet. In front again, you'll find that one leg you can go further than the other. And relax. Okay, we're just going to shake out the legs. Right, so just remember, again, I've done this is my second time doing this. Well, something like it, we've done different ones, but you can add in some of your own ones and take out some. But hold the stretch and you can do the stretching we done, the movement ones before you do the leg swings if you want, and then do the leg swings and then but always leave the static stretching to the end, what we've done here at the end where you hold the stretch for a certain amount of time. Lots of different ones you can do. You can use your chair to put your leg up on from here, and you can go over, so you're stretching in the kicking position, and you can do that in the side kick position as well. So lots of different stretches you can do at the end where you can hold in that position for 30 seconds to a minute. I want to see how far I've come after a month, so we'll do another video maybe in a month's time like this. Again, you can do your own, put your own ones into it. But if you do it 2 to 3 times a week, I promise you, you will improve in your stretching. Okay, you have to improve. But you can do our normal ones we do in the class, where you put one leg in and go down over the leg. and one leg behind, all those kinds of, lots of different ones. I might put one in between a couple of different stretches as well. So hope you have some benefit. If you sit down, what I found watching Marcus Gibbons one, and I had to do it with him because I'm not normally in a class, that you can actually do it a lot better when you're actually doing it for someone. Yesterday Miss Power gave a great body pump class with the weights. So small bit stiff after that class yesterday. It was only a half an hour, but it was full out. The lads done it as well. And don't get disappointed if some days you're not as flexible as the others. Same with your kicking, if you can't kick as high. You will get those days. Even you mightn't be even sore, but you just won't stretch as good. And then you get some days where you stretch really, really good. That's the day to really push yourself. Okay? Even on the days you're not flexible, push yourself, but don't push yourself into that you're going to pull a muscle or something. But make sure you warm up first. 10 minutes at least of aerobic warm up. Anything, jumping jacks, jogging, if you have a treadmill, go out for a run, cycling, whatever it is. Okay, so hope that's some benefit. I'm going to do a few black belt patterns now for the 3rd degree, 3 patterns. So we'll bow out from this video. Hope to see you soon. Hope everyone is safe. Talk soon. Sure.